Welcome back to Broken Electronics. I'm Lee, and it is just so great that you've taken the time to stop by here today to take part in this video. The video is going to feature the PowerMac G4 AGP graphics, also known as the Sawtooth, and very fondly around here as the world's most powerful Sawtooth, whether it actually is or not. And my plan today is to try to make it just a bit more powerful. When I did the series of upgrades, one of the upgrades that I did was to replace the non-working DVD reader with one taken from a parts machine, which worked fine. Everything just doing exactly what it should do. But I find frequently with that machine that it would be very handy to be able to burn CDs and DVDs. So, I'm going to put in a Pioneer DVD burner. So I will have that capability. That takes the world's most powerful Sawtooth and makes it just a bit more powerful. I'd like to go another step beyond that, though. You may remember the series that I did comparing 4 different PowerMacs, trying to determine which one was really the most powerful. The Quicksilver, which I had upgraded to a dual 1 gigahertz, dual 1 gigahertz PowerPC G4s, just edged out the Sawtooth. And the one thing where it really did have an advantage was playing YouTube videos. That machine has got an ATI Radeon 9600 XT with 128 megabytes of video RAM. The Sawtooth has got an NVIDIA GeForce 4 4600 with 128 megabytes of video RAM. But the Quicksilver does outperform it. Benchmarks, pretty close. Real world, playing YouTube video, the Quicksilver clearly wins out. So we've fixed one distinction, or we will be fixing it, by putting in the DVD burner. I had upgraded the Quicksilver to a DVD burner quite a while ago. So that will make the two equivalent in that respect. What I'm going to try doing is swapping the graphics cards. If I can put that Radeon 9600 into the Sawtooth, will it then have that edge in playing YouTube videos? I don't really know. So what we'll do, first of all, is to start out with the Sawtooth and the Quicksilver. We'll run some benchmarks on it. We'll look at a YouTube video so you can see the distinction between the two. After that, we'll perform our upgrades on Sawtooth and see if maybe the Sawtooth now takes the edge in that one aspect of being able to watch YouTube. I am very interested in this. If you are, please stay tuned. Okay, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing back here again. I have decided, for reasons that should become obvious later on in the video, not to include clips that involve those benchmarks and watching YouTube that I just spoke about. I made all of the clips. They're all ready to go. But it's going to make more sense and be a better use of your time not to have them as part of this video. Like I say, the reason will be clear. However, I can give one bit away. It's because I basically don't know a darn thing about computers. I know a little bit, but you will see where I went wrong as we go on here. And I hope you end up enjoying this video anyway. So please stay tuned. Okay, we're going to deal with the DVD drive first. There are two plastic tabs here. Push on those, and you can easily remove the faceplate. Now, on the front drive, there are two Phillips screws, which will need to be removed. Get that out of the way. Now, with those removed, there we go, do come free. We need to disconnect IDE and Molex from both zip drive and the existing DVD drive. There we go. Okay. Now, can you still see what's going on? Sort of. All right. We have 4 screws. That hold the existing drive into place. All right. And that cheetah drive simply comes right out. Oh, kind of dirty there. All right. Okay, what's that? That's that one. It's exactly the same length. Oh, there are screws in here. That's what's doing it. So let's remove those screws. Okay, those screws are out. And we should put this in, and now it should slide in. Now it's not quite all the way in. Again. I had thought these were about the same. Well, no, they're not. They're not. Okay. This is supposed to be adjustable, but I'm going to have to fill with a little bit in order to get it actually adjusted. So this shielding here should move back and enable me to use it. So stay tuned. Okay, yeah, it does come off. It just doesn't really want to. All right, now we should be able to fit that in all the way. And then get the shielding back on so that we can access that. All right. That's not quite enough because the screws are not lining up. Okay, let me go at this again a little bit more. Stay tuned. Okay, the new drive is all connected. Both the zip drive and the DVD burner are properly plugged in. Faceplate's back on, all the screws are in. I think we're ready to turn our attention to the graphics card, and I'm going to need to reconfigure a little bit with the camera here, so stay tuned. Oh, this thing is absolutely gigantic. Okay, now, is there a clip on this? Yeah. There we go. No, I guess there isn't. Okay. Some more normal size graphics card here. Ha! It won't go. The AGP slot is not compatible. Now, if I put it in backwards, it would go, but that's hardly going to work. Well, so much for that idea. Let's put this guy back in. Probably just as well. I had not realized that the AGP connector was going to be different between the Quicksilver and the Sawtooth. Well, live and learn, I guess. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are on our desktop. Let's take a look about this Mac. More info to get into System Profiler. Here under ATA. There it is, Pioneer DVD-RW. All right. Disk burning. We should be able to write both DVDs and CDs. All right. But, famous last words, of course, we have to discover if this thing actually works, don't we? All right. Yep, the tray both opens and closes. I'm going to put a DVD in there. It'll take a moment to mount up. And here we go. This happens to be a DVD I burned. I don't even remember why, but I burned an install DVD for Tiger. It's sort of dumb because I've got 2 retail copies, but who knows? All right, let's now eject this. Everything's still working smoothly. All right. let's insert a blank DVD. Okay, we get the warning about a blank DVD. Now, what I have done is to place this macOS install DVD CDR on the desktop. And let's find disk utility. Here we are. Okay. Okay, and here under images, we have burn. So, we're going to burn this install DVD onto a DVD. This is going to take a while, believe me. So obviously I'm not going to make you sit through this, but stay tuned for the results. And here we are. We have our Apple DVD of Panther all on one disc. And it looks like it should work fine. All right, that's a good thing. Now, I don't really need this. It was really done just as a test to see if the DVD burner actually works, and it does. As I'm sure many of you are aware, burning DVDs is a very tedious process. It takes a long time. But if we're involved with retro tech, as I am, although the graphics card fiasco may indicate that I shouldn't be, but I am. It is very, very handy to be able to burn DVDs, and I'm really glad to be able to do so now on this machine, which did become at least ever so slightly more powerful. Is it the world's most powerful Sawtooth? Well, it's the most powerful Sawtooth I have. So, in any event, be good to other people. They need it and they deserve it. Be good to yourselves. You need it and you deserve it. We're going to make this world a better place, but it isn't yet, so please take very, very good and careful care. All right, I think we'll probably be turning back to G5 land in upcoming videos and some other things coming up as well. So, until those things are available on the channel, this has been Broken Electronics.